Soldiers prepare for war. Athletes prepare for competition. And if you want to build your house, you get an architect to draw the building out for you before you do it. Why then do you have unplanned pregnancies when you want to bring children into this world? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Saada Sadiq. You can call me Sa. I am your international midwife, and on my vlog, I talk everything health. On today's channel, we are going to discuss preconception care. Before we do that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button below so you do not miss any video I upload when you are not online. Also, if you haven't joined my Facebook group, kindly do. The group is set for me. It is a group that talks about all aspects of health, just like we do here on YouTube. Preconception care. Preconception care. What is preconception care? The word pre means before, and conception is to get pregnant, isn't it? So preconception care is basically the biomedical care that is provided to women and couple before they get pregnant or before they decide to bring children into this world. But why then do we have to do this? Preconception care is the best. It is a form of planning so that you know whether you and your husband, I'm talking about myself as a woman. That is, if you, the couple, are prepared to bring the children onto this planet, that is in aspect of your medical health, your social health, your physical health, your emotional health, your mental health, your nutrition, in every aspect of your health. Talking about socio-economic, we can't do without it. So preconception health care or preconception care is quite comprehensive, and that is exactly what it deals with. There are so many benefits of preconception care. It prevents unintended pregnancy. It prevents complications during pregnancy and delivery. It prevents us from giving birth to children with birth defects. Yes, it prevents us from having preterm children, stillbirth, and even children who are underweight. It also prevents us from having children with neonatal infection and helps us with and prevent us from giving birth with children who are going to have childhood diseases. Also, it also prevents us from transmitting infection from ourselves to our children, like hepatitis B, HIV, tetanus. Yes, and then in a nutshell, to all this, the bigger picture is to prevent infant and maternal mortality. That is what preconception care is all about. During preconception care, your healthcare provider is going to first and foremost assess your fertility and subfertility of you, the couple, or the mother when you want to get pregnant. This is done through series of few tests and then per the history you give to us. When this is done, we go down to your genetic conditions. That could be that you have a history of diabetes, you have a history of hypertension, your sickle status, your blood group. Some genetic factors that are going to affect your fertility is going to be assessed. And when this is done, we go further to also check your environmental factors that can influence your fertility. For example, if you are someone who is much more exposed to radiation or lead, or you deal with chemicals more often, these can also affect your fertility level. So when these are being assessed, we are dealing with your environmental health. Then we come down to your nutrition. We are going to ensure that you are not anemic. That is point one, that you are in good health. Anemia is one of the conditions that affect a lot of pregnancies. So we make sure that you are eating a well-balanced diet, and if you're not, we are going to provide that for you with a good health diet plan. After all this is done, we also ensure that you do not have any STI that can be transmitted from you to your child. That is what we call vertical transmission of disease. We ensure that this is done so that you are in shape and you do not give your child any ailment. Now, there are a lot of protocols, a lot of healthcare that is given. Vaccines are given for hepatitis B, tetanus, to make sure you do not transmit it to your child. And if you have HIV, the mothers are put on antiretroviral drugs that prevent them from transmitting HIV from themselves to the children. Your mental health is assessed to make sure you are in good shape. And if you have any mental health condition and on medication, we do a lot of tests to ensure that the drugs do not have any effect on the children. For example, if you have epilepsy, you are being assessed and managed so that it doesn't have any effect on your child. Also talk of putting you through that counseling, letting you know what awaits you during pregnancy, because some people come to the clinic and they're like, they never knew pregnancy was like this. They don't think they are prepared. So we take you to that psychological process, a bit of counseling for you to know the changes that occur in your body during pregnancy, some of the attitude you're going to exhibit, some of the sleepless nights, the frequent urination, the pica, so that you know what awaits you for that journey you want to take, because it's not easy. That journey of 9 months is full of a lot of, not forgetting those with psychoactive substances, like those who take in drugs, they smoke, taking alcohol. We cannot do without them because they also need to reproduce. So if you have such conditions, when you come, we take you through that counseling, ensure you reduce it and all that, because they have a lot of effect on your health and that of the child. Yeah, so we take them through all that to make sure that everything is fine and stable. And also, there is one particular aspect that I am not forgetting. That is those with female genital mutilation. Yes, they also are available in our society, especially the African society. So when they come, we let them know the complications that surround their pregnancy and then delivery. Yeah, the complications that come with it. And we make plans available for them. If there is a cyst, they are being managed. Whatever they need, we take them through so that the couple can prepare themselves for what awaits them. And aside that, there are other counseling that will be given to you from other external parts. So in all this, we are going to have a healthy mother and a healthy baby who is going to be received by a healthy family. This brings us to the end of today's discussion on preconception care. I would encourage and entreat every woman who wants to conceive or couples to seek preconception care before they do. This will bring you to a long and a short-term health benefit for you and your baby. I want to say thank you for sharing your time with me. I am so grateful. See you in my next video. Bye bye.